I don't know. You're going to come up with some sort of plan that no matter what, in the middle of our events, we're going to always make sure that this happens.
Really good, baby.
Okay. Also, Mary, what I really would like for you to do is to decide on baristas. So if you want, I want to maintain somewhat floater to be on both prophetic and welcoming people in. So if you are like, Abby needs to become our main barista along with me being you, Mary. Mary, you're our number one barista. Or if you want Joran, I don't know. You decide. Like, I think it's probably best to have you and Joran be the two baristas. But you decide who are the main baristas, and you get them on your coffee education schedule. Okay, this is exciting. I also believe that the Lord's going to give us an espresso machine at some point. So I want you, Mary, to start dreaming / planning what espresso machine are we aiming towards. Our machines are good for now, but we all know that it's a matter of time before they fail in the midst of a public event. So, Mary, I want you to sort of dream. If our budget is 5K, we're looking at this machine. If our budget is 7K, we're looking at this. If our budget is 2.5K, we're looking at a used version of this machine. I don't know. You come up with what machine would suit Future Coffee, both budget and our needs, necessities, and I want you to start dreaming of that espresso machine that we're working towards. Abianne, my love.
Hello.
Your job is, and like I said, everybody, you can take on more jobs than these, but these are one task here. You're in the camera now. Streamlining, Abigail. Streamlining.
I see.
So, your question is, how do we maintain our setup during stress? So I've noticed that we set up all nice, then all of a sudden coffee grounds get sprayed everywhere, chocolate's in people's eyes from the, I don't know. But Abianne, you're going to have to discover how do we maintain peace amongst 100 customers, amongst 1,000 customers, amongst 5 customers. So and these are going to be real practical questions. Like, I think the first thing you're going to have to explore is how do we get a cart that's a little bit taller so our baristas aren't hunched over making messes. A little bit, just real practical ideas of what do we do to make sure that our event is peaceful and powerful.
How do we not destroy our house every day?
You're going to have to figure out how do Abby and I not destroy our house every time we do an event. So usually
we have separate things for the business and for our house, so we don't have to put our scissors in the business bucket.
Yeah, usually our house is like this mess after.
QuickBooks and setup.
So I think it's best, Abby.
You're at 16 minutes, by the way.
Do I
don't know if the video's gonna send.
Well, it's okay. Just finish for now and
Okay, Abby.
Yes.
Also, I really think it would be good for you to get on QuickBooks.
Sure.
And I want, I don't know if we need to buy QuickBooks because it's kind of expensive each month. But I want you to be in charge of maintaining how much we spend for the business and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Abby's interning right now for Dennis, who's doing all of this for Iris. So I feel like you're going to have...
not at all, but okay.
I don't know, whatever.
He doesn't do the books.
Setup. Okay, my job, I don't really need to say my job as much, not because I already know it, but this is kind of, I feel like I need to come up with exactly what are we trying to accomplish as a business for our people, what exactly do we want people to come away with for Future Coffee. I feel like I need to be thinking about where is this going, where are we headed. I want to put on my task some prayer planning, so I should be the one that's planning, making sure that we're having prayer meetings for Future Coffee. I'm really passionate about that. And I want to make a little prophetic e-board. So I think I'm going to try to go on Prezi.com and just put some of our prophetic words together.
I love
and start
that.
dreaming and thinking about what has the Lord said about Future Coffee. And as we dream, how can we make sure that our vision and our dreams match up with the prophetic words that have been given to us? Remember, we're the next Chick-fil-A. Charismatic Chick-fil-A. So I need to think about that. Okay. Last thing, and this is going to refer to Anthony and I's job, that's somewhat, because it's our unified job rather than our separate jobs, is this question here. Can they see it?
They can, of course.
Everybody needs to answer a 200-word essay. 200 words, that's only a couple sentences.
What?
Answering this question. What do you want our customers to experience at Future? I have an idea of this, but I want everybody to come up with a typed out 200-word answer of what exactly do you...
Not 250, 200.
You can go over, but you have to go at least 200.
But then you need to rate it.
But then we're all going to read it.
Not 500.
Not like...
It's not a damn Farrelly assignment, y'all.
Exactly. But I want us...
I didn't do that
I feel like we all have a slightly different idea of what we think future coffee means to people. And that's fine, but I kind of want us to come up with our own idea of what we want.
Yeah.
So maybe ours will be, you know, maybe like,
true.
I feel like Mary, you're going to have some profound thing to say, but probably in Mary's something will also be like, I want each future customer to experience a good latte that isn't too hot, isn't too cold, and the espresso's dialed in. And so feel free to say your personal flair on it. Like you might have something. Feel free to have your personality in your answer. Okay, that leads us to Anthony and I's assignment. So Anthony and I, something we're going to be thinking about in the back of our mind is we're going to head up the prophetic at Future Coffee. So we've talked about this in the car after Spider-Man, but I think Anthony and I are going to really have to figure out this question. How do we teach the prophetic for future employees? So that answer is going to come after we all type up our answer, but Anthony and I are going to come up with a formula/format that we have for Future Coffee. So when we're teaching people, hey, this is how you're going to prophesy, we're heading up, we're making sure that we're hitting certain points. Like you need to encourage the person in front of you. You need to teach the person in front of you that they matter. So Anthony and I, in the back of our mind, we're going to be answering that question of how do we teach the prophetic for future? The way I want people to feel of prophetic future is I want them to feel served, that they've been served, that their coffee experience teaches them that they have value, that they're served, that they're seen. I want the prophetic people to really see into their future and say, hey, you're a part of a story of your life that's bigger than you.
Yeah.
You're seen. There's accurate prophetic words. And I want them to feel sent. And what I mean by that is after they've been prophesied over and told that they matter via a cup of coffee and been served, I want them to feel that they have now purpose from their prophetic word to go out into the world and that they actually matter in a way that's going to affect their surroundings. So what I think is every customer should feel served, seen, and sent with purpose.
Bam.
Future Coffee.
What about those things?
Oh yeah, in the back of our mind we should be thinking about, do we need a cart? Do we need another generator? And Joran, I'd really like to make him a part of the business. I kind of want all of yours input on that. So put Joran question mark. How are we going to treat him?
Yeah,
Boom.
good.
Yes.
Boom.
I hope you feel encouraged and empowered to dream even more.
Scene.
Come on.
Okay,
come
I think
on.
we just send it to them because